And then he got bullied because he was the best in the school. I mean, get your head around that. The world's going to always say something about you. Do you agree? The world's always going to be picking on you. Don't worry about the world says. When the world says you're not good enough, get a second opinion. You know what happened? Edson, he applied for every single scholarship he could in medical school. And you know what was amazing? He qualified for an interview, and they said, tell us your story. Tell us why you want this scholarship. And within 5 minutes, they were convinced that this kid is going to go all the way. He got a full ride scholarship. 14 years of medical school fully paid for because someone had a vision in his country to set up a foundation to give free education to some who deserve it, who otherwise would not be there. Are you with me? And at age 33, he graduated from medical school. He also learned business. He made a business deal with his friend. And his friend said, you're crazy. When he said, I want to start my own hospital. He took his friend's money, started a first hospital, and at age 63, he had some amazing success. 46,000 employees, 150 hospitals, 150 hospitals, a private health insurance company that made $5 billion per year in Brazil. Decades ago, he was a shoe shiner in a house with no floor. Come on, India, let's go. It's amazing what's going to happen. You want to see what's going to happen? The West is about to wake up to the opportunity in India. The West is actually just about to give you waves of microfinancing. The West is actually seeing India wake up to a whole new level of communication, to a whole new level of executive leadership, to a whole new level of understanding the West like never before. When the nation comes at a certain point, there's going to be an incredible opportunity for your country, let me tell you. Let me tell you, this is the time to dream big. This is the time to dream like never before. I want you to know that there are some people who don't like me. I want you to know there are some people that things come out of my mouth and they don't like what I have to say. Not outside of America, in America. You heard of these social media platforms? Yes? Have you heard of being algorithmed and shadow banned and limited? Have you heard of this? They mute me because of what I want to say. I want you to know that some even companies in America, when you stand up for your beliefs, it's interesting, you get a target on your back. So what are we supposed to do? Just play the victim card? Do you think that I'm going to play the victim card? Have I ever played the victim card? Playing the victim card, has it brought me this far? No. Obstacles equals opportunity. In America, I was canceled out of a major bank because of my belief system. Get your head around that. Freedom America. No, they froze my credit cards. They froze my debit cards. They froze my credit line. I want you to know this is happening to many people in America, and the voice of freedom is interesting right now in America. Why do I say what I'm saying? Because I want you to dream big for a second. Ready? Ready? So when a bank kicks you out, what do you do when a bank kicks you out? Ready? You start your own. We are right now getting investment money to purchase a $75 million bank. When a bank kicks you out, you start your own one. Does this make sense? Does that make sense? I didn't do anything wrong legally. It's just someone didn't like me. And I want you to know that this is what I'm saying. You don't just overcome your obstacles to then get through your season of challenges in life. Challenges will come. But those people who are resilient, who had the great attitude, who were thankful for what I had and doing your best, you become unstoppable. My wife is from Mexico, and our first orphanage that we are going to build is in Mexico. I want you to dream big. I want you to imagine philanthropy in India like never before. I want you to know that more people in India can help more people in India. Yes? Can I tell you a promise from me to you, dear India? I believe that many people in India love all the people that you love who've left India. But I'll tell you right now that as a person from my parents' motherland, we never forget where we came from. Serbia is not as poor as India, but I want you to dream with me for a second. India, whether I come back in person ever again or not, listen to me very clearly. I believe that there is a great compassion for those who have less in this next generation. Your generation is the most generous generation. Your generation is the most empathetic generation this world has ever seen. Your generation is the most sympathetic generation the world has ever seen. And I want you to know my biggest dream of all. Can I share with you my biggest dream? My biggest dream, because I've been with presidents, because I've been with prime ministers, because I've been with billionaires, because I've been around wealth, and because I've been with the poor and the dying and the sick. India is one of 40 countries that I'm focusing in on for my largest dream of all. And my largest dream of all is simply this: